Good morning from the Central Illinois Weather Network. I'm Larry Eastep. A new tornado watch has just come out for portions of southern Indiana, central Kentucky, and central Tennessee, effective until 6 p.m. this evening. Tornado watch number 16. You can see on the regional radar composite here from the Storm Prediction Center that there is a squall line of storm stretching from the Terre Haute, Indiana area all the way down now to almost the Atlanta, Georgia area. A fairly defined squall line just moving into that particular watch area, and that will include the cities of Louisville, Kentucky, Nashville, Tennessee, just to the east of Clarksville, Tennessee, where they had the ice storm through portions of western Kentucky and western Tennessee a couple of weeks ago. Now they're going to have these very strong winds up to 70 miles an hour and the possibility of tornadoes. Let's take a closer view here, regional composite from Storm Lab here from about 10 minutes ago. And you can see this line of storms again right along the Illinois-Indiana border, the Wabash River Valley, down through Evansville, Paducah, and straight down to the west of Nashville. It is east of Memphis, which is a good thing. But very nasty line of storms, about 40 miles wide. It has had a history of wind gusts up to 80 miles an hour and some large hail as well. The cold front itself is sitting pretty much right to the west of St. Louis at the moment. You can see the band of rain wrapping around behind that through portions of central Missouri. That's going to slowly, well, not slowly, but through the afternoon move up through central Illinois, and we could see additional rainfall in the 1 to 2 inch range in portions of central and southern Illinois. I don't think much west of the Wabash, or rather west of the Illinois River, but east of that we could see the potential for some flash flooding in some counties after rainfall of around an inch in many areas overnight. Some areas got more than that. It'll all finally move out of here by late this evening, but a flash flood watch remains in effect until 6 p.m. this evening for central Illinois. We missed out on all the major severe weather due to the timing of the storm, which is a good thing, but again, the folks in Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, not as lucky. Let's go through some of these warnings. We'll show you some closer views here from the Evansville radar. You can see the counties highlighted in a yellow box there are under severe thunderstorm warnings, and let's just go through these here real quick. The National Weather Service in Paducah has issued a severe thunderstorm warning till 11:45 for Muhlenberg and Todd County in south central Kentucky. This would include the cities such as Powderly, Central City, and Greenville. There's a line of severe thunderstorms capable of producing destructive winds in excess of 70 miles an hour, located from 17 miles west of Greenville to 18 miles southwest of Elkton, moving east at 45. The National Weather Service in Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee. Let's take a radar image again from that area and show you a little clearer what we're talking about here. Actually, let's take the interwarn image and we'll show you these counties in Tennessee. A severe thunderstorm warning for Dixon, Hickman, Lawrence, Lewis, and Montgomery counties in Tennessee. National Weather Service Doppler radar indicating destructive winds in excess of 70 miles an hour along a line extending from 13 miles west of Clarksville, Tennessee to 18 miles west of Loretto, moving northeast at 50. Persons in Clarksville, Dixon, Centerville, and Lawrenceburg, you are in the path of that storm. Up into Kentucky, the National Weather Service in Paducah has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Davies and Henderson counties, along with McLean and eastern Webster counties in northwest Kentucky until 11:30 this morning. Corden, Dixon, Calhoun in the path of that storm. The National Weather Service in Paducah has also issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Hopkins and Christian County in Kentucky, and that is for a storm in the Madisonville area. Other areas in that particular warning: Port Campbell North, Madisonville, Hopkinsville, Earlington, Crofton, Oak Grove, Nortonville, Morton's Gap. And let's take a look at some of these here a little closer. Again, the radar out of, well, the regional radar here showing that line of storms very clearly, getting ready to move into the Nashville area during the next hour. So Nashville, you can expect very gusty winds and the possibility of tornadoes moving into your area. This is just moving into this new watch that's been issued. So for the next several hours, folks in those areas are going to be under the gun. A high wind warning for folks in Indiana and Kentucky. Up to 60-mile-an-hour gusts this afternoon through the Indianapolis and Louisville areas. The storms themselves generally moving towards the northeast at 15 to 30 miles an hour as that low tracks through Illinois into Indiana. It's going to bring those winds with it. Let's take some closer views here on this radar out of Evansville because we're watching this real closely. We're seeing signs, you can see the radar icon there just to the northwest of Evansville. We're seeing signs of some rotation here right along the radar site. They're not under a warning right now, but I would not be surprised to see one here shortly over portions of Gibson County and Posey County on into Vanderburgh and maybe even Pike County here shortly. We're seeing signs. You can see the storm movement kind of all over the place there, just looking at a couple of different tools here we have. Let's take a look at relative velocity real quick here. And we're starting to see some greens and reds mix in. Generally, you see greens on one side of your picture, reds on the other side. Radar site up at near the top of your screen here in this image. The counties in warnings again in the yellow outline. We're seeing reds and greens starting to mix into the southwest, the lower left-hand corner of your screen. That's not a good sign. That tells us that the winds are increasing at the lower levels and starting to mix there, and we are seeing signs. See that stripe of yellow kind of coming right down through the middle of your screen. We can see that fairly good on the radar image here too. That's where you see that red coming down from the radar site. That tells us we've got the possibility of some tornadoes developing with this storm. We've got low-level rotation, mid-level rotation, not a good sign at all. So again, we've got a tornado watch in effect until 6 p.m. this evening for folks in southern Indiana, pretty much the entire central third of Kentucky and the central third of Tennessee, including Nashville and Louisville. We'll keep you up to date throughout the day from the Central Illinois Weather Network.